If it's been months since you've woken up with a strong morning erection, what I'm about to share might sound almost too simple to believe. Men are turning back years of decline using nothing more than common kitchen oils. Just a small amount taken before bed, not rubbed on but swallowed. And many are noticing results in as little as 1 to 2 weeks. Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Elena Sharma, and I'm so glad you've chosen to spend this time with me. I want you to imagine for a moment that you're sitting right here in my private clinic. The chair is comfortable, the lighting is soft, and for the next little while, it's just you and me having a candid conversation about something that's on the minds of millions of men, yet so rarely discussed openly. We're going to talk about a very specific, very personal barometer of male health, the morning erection, or more specifically, the noticeable decline or absence of it that so many men begin to experience as they navigate their 40s, 50s, and beyond. If you've woken up recently to a quiet stillness where there used to be a familiar sign of vitality, I want you to hear me clearly. You are not alone. This is not a sign of failure, and it is not an irreversible verdict on your virility. It's simply a signal from your body, and like any signal, we just need to learn how to read it and how to respond. The world of men's health can feel incredibly complicated, filled with extreme diets, punishing workout regimens, and expensive, often ineffective supplements. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful tools to reclaim that morning vitality, to restore your body's natural hormonal rhythm, could be found right in your kitchen pantry? What if the solution was as simple as a spoonful of a specific, powerful oil taken before you go to sleep? It sounds almost too simple to be true, I know. But in my years of clinical practice and research, I've seen that the most profound changes often come from the simplest, most consistent actions. Today, we're going to cut through the noise and focus on a science-backed, natural, and incredibly effective strategy to help you reclaim your masculine edge, starting from the moment you wake up. So, let's start with the why. Why this specific timing? Why oils? And why right before bed? The answer lies in understanding the magnificent, intricate symphony of your hormones. Your body doesn't operate on a flat, linear schedule. It ebbs and flows in powerful cycles, the most important of which, for our purposes, is the circadian rhythm. This is your body's internal 24-hour clock, and it governs everything from your sleep-wake cycle to your metabolism and, crucially, your hormone production. The vast majority of your daily testosterone production, the very hormone that fuels your libido, muscle mass, energy, and yes, your erections, occurs while you are in the deep stages of sleep, specifically during the REM cycles. Production ramps up in the early hours of the morning, peaking around 8 a.m. This peak is precisely what's behind the phenomenon of morning wood. It's your body's natural physiological sign that the hormonal factory was working overtime while you were asleep. Now, where do the oils come in? Think of it like this. To build a house, a construction crew needs raw materials delivered to the site right before they start their work. If the materials arrive too early, they might get damaged or moved. If they arrive too late, the work stalls. Taking specific, high-quality fats in the form of oils right before bed is like delivering a perfect, premium-grade shipment of raw materials to your hormonal construction site right at the start of the night shift. Fats, or lipids, are the fundamental building blocks of steroid hormones, including testosterone. The cholesterol molecule, often villainized, is the direct precursor from which testosterone is synthesized. By consuming these therapeutic oils at night, you are providing your endocrine system with an easily accessible, high-quality supply of these essential fatty acids and fat-soluble nutrients exactly when the demand is highest. The absorption is slow and steady throughout the night, perfectly timed to support that critical wave of hormone synthesis. Doing this during the day is less effective because your body is focused on other metabolic demands, fueling your muscles, powering your brain, digesting larger meals. At night, with your body in a state of rest and repair, these oils can be assimilated and put to work with maximum efficiency, directly fueling the processes that lead to a powerful, healthy morning response. Let's dive into the specifics of our toolkit. we have 6 remarkable oils, each with a unique profile and a specific role to play. First on our list is the king of healthy fats, extra virgin olive oil. When we think of olive oil, we think of the sun-drenched coasts of the Mediterranean, and for good reason. The robust health and longevity of men in that region are legendary, and their liberal use of high-quality olive oil is a cornerstone of their diet. A landmark study published in the journal Nutrients investigated the effects of a Mediterranean diet, rich in olive oil, on a group of men. The results were astounding. The men who adhered most closely to the diet saw their testosterone levels increase by an average of 17% to 19% in just a matter of weeks. The mechanism here is twofold. First, olive oil is a rich source of monounsaturated fats, which are directly incorporated into the testicular Leydig cells, the very factories that produce testosterone. Better raw materials mean a better, more efficient factory. Second, it's packed with potent antioxidants like oleuropein and hydroxytyrosol. These compounds fight oxidative stress throughout the body, including in the testes, protecting the delicate machinery of hormone production from damage. For our protocol, the dosage is critical. We are looking for 1 tablespoon of high-quality, cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil about 30 minutes before bed. The quality is non-negotiable. Look for oil in a dark glass bottle, as light degrades the delicate polyphenols. It should have a harvest date on it. The fresher, the better. And when you taste it, it should have a slightly peppery, grassy finish in the back of your throat. That tingle is the sign of high polyphenol content. The expected result? A gradual but steady improvement in your overall hormonal balance, contributing directly to the firmness and frequency of your morning erections. Next, we turn to an ancient remedy that has been somewhat forgotten in modern medicine: castor oil. This is not one you'll typically eat. For our purposes, we will be using it topically, but its effects are profound. Castor oil is unique because it is composed of almost 90% ricinoleic acid, a very rare fatty acid. Ricinoleic acid has powerful anti-inflammatory properties and an incredible ability to stimulate lymphatic drainage and circulation when absorbed through the skin. Why does this matter for morning erections? 2 reasons: prostate health and pelvic circulation. An inflamed or congested prostate, a very common issue in middle-aged men, can directly impact nerve function and blood flow to the penis. By applying castor oil, we can help reduce this inflammation and improve the overall health of the gland. Furthermore, poor circulation in the pelvic region is a primary driver of erectile dysfunction. By stimulating blood flow, we are ensuring that the intricate network of vessels in the penis can engorge with blood more effectively. Here is the specific instruction. You will want to create a castor oil pack. Take a piece of organic cotton flannel, saturate it with high-quality, cold-pressed hexane-free castor oil. It should be saturated, but not dripping. Place this pack over your lower abdomen, below your navel. You can cover it with a piece of plastic and then place a hot water bottle on top. Rest with this pack for 30 to 45 minutes before you sleep. You can do this 3 to 4 times a week. The quality criteria are simple but strict. It must be organic, cold-pressed, and explicitly hexane-free. The expected result is a feeling of reduced pelvic congestion and a noticeable improvement in the fullness and strength of your erections, as the underlying circulatory pathways are cleared and supported. Our third oil is a powerhouse of metabolic health: coconut oil. For years, coconut oil was unfairly demonized due to its high saturated fat content. But science has now vindicated it, revealing that the type of saturated fat matters immensely. Coconut oil is rich in medium-chain triglycerides, or MCTs. Unlike the long-chain fats found in many other foods, MCTs are metabolized differently. They are sent directly to the liver and are more readily converted into ketones, a clean and efficient source of energy. This has a direct impact on your metabolism, helping to improve insulin sensitivity and support a leaner body composition. How does this connect to morning wood? Excess body fat, particularly visceral fat around the abdomen, is a testosterone killer. An enzyme called aromatase, which is abundant in fat cells, converts your precious testosterone into estrogen. By improving your metabolism and reducing body fat, you effectively shut down this estrogen converting factory. A study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed a direct correlation between improved insulin sensitivity and higher free testosterone levels. For our protocol, you'll want 1 teaspoon of organic, virgin, cold-pressed coconut oil before bed. You can take it straight or mix it in a small amount of warm water. The quality markers are similar. Look for organic, unrefined, virgin or extra virgin, and cold-pressed. It should be solid at room temperature and have a distinct, pleasant coconut aroma. The expected result here is not just better erections, but improved energy levels and a gradual shift in body composition, creating a more favorable hormonal environment overall. Fourth on our list is a secret weapon for prostate health: pumpkin seed oil. This beautiful dark green oil is one of the most concentrated natural sources of zinc you can find. And zinc is to the male reproductive system what iron is to the blood. It is absolutely essential. There is a higher concentration of zinc in the prostate gland than in any other tissue in the human body. Zinc plays a critical role in prostate function and also acts as a potent inhibitor of the 5-alpha reductase enzyme. This is the enzyme that converts testosterone into dihydrotestosterone, or DHT. While DHT is important for some male characteristics, excessive levels are linked to benign prostatic hyperplasia, or an enlarged prostate, which can severely impact urinary function and erectile quality. A 2014 study published in the Urologic Nursing Journal highlighted the benefits of pumpkin seed oil for symptoms of BPH. By moderating DHT conversion and providing critical anti-inflammatory support with its rich profile of phytosterols, pumpkin seed oil helps maintain a healthy, normal-sized prostate. The dosage for our nightly protocol is 1 tablespoon. The taste is nutty and rich. You must ensure you are buying 100% pure cold-pressed pumpkin seed oil, often referred to as Styrian pumpkin seed oil, which is known for its superior quality. It's often sold in dark bottles to protect its delicate nutrients. The expected result is twofold: improved urinary flow, a great sign of a happier prostate, and consequently, stronger, more sustained erections as the pressure on the surrounding nerves and blood vessels is alleviated. Our fifth oil is perhaps the most potent single hormonal tonic of the group: black seed oil. Derived from the seeds of the Nigella sativa plant, this oil has been revered for centuries in traditional medicine, and modern science is now catching up to its incredible power. The primary active compound in black seed oil is thymoquinone, a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory agent, but its effect on male hormones is what truly sets it apart. Multiple studies have explored its impact. One notable animal study, which is often a precursor to human trials, showed that supplementation with black seed oil led to a significant increase in testosterone levels, in some cases by as much as 20%. The proposed mechanism is that thymoquinone protects the Leydig cells in the testes from chemical-induced stress and damage, allowing them to function at a much higher capacity. It also appears to improve sperm parameters, indicating a broad-spectrum benefit to the entire male reproductive system. For our protocol, the dosage needs to be precise, as this oil is very potent. We will start with 1 teaspoon of a high-quality, cold-pressed black seed oil that has a guaranteed thymoquinone content, often listed as TQ percentage on the bottle. Aim for 1.5% or higher. It has a very strong peppery taste, so you may want to mix it with a small amount of raw honey. Again, quality is paramount. Cold-pressed, stored in a dark glass bottle, and with a standardized TQ content. The expected result from black seed oil is often the most noticeable and rapid. Many men report not just a return of morning erections, but an increase in libido and overall sense of vitality and drive. Finally, we have the foundation of vascular health: high-quality fish oil. An erection is, at its core, a cardiovascular event. It requires a responsive, flexible, and clear network of blood vessels. The penis is essentially a hydraulic system, and for it to work, the plumbing has to be in top condition. This is where the omega-3 fatty acids in fish oil, specifically EPA and DHA, come in. These essential fats are superstars at improving vascular health. They work in several ways. They reduce inflammation throughout the circulatory system. They decrease blood viscosity, making it flow more easily. And most importantly, they increase the production of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a vasodilator, meaning it signals the smooth muscles in your artery walls, including the crucial arteries feeding the penis, to relax and widen, allowing for a surge of blood flow. A comprehensive meta-analysis in the journal Atherosclerosis confirmed that omega-3 supplementation significantly improves endothelial function, which is the measure of how responsive your blood vessels are. For our protocol, you will want a high-quality fish oil supplement that provides a combined total of at least 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of EPA and DHA. I recommend taking this with your last meal of the day or just before bed to aid absorption. The quality criteria here are stringent. Look for a brand that uses third-party testing to guarantee purity and potency and to ensure it's free from heavy metals like mercury. It should be in triglyceride form for better absorption, not ethyl ester. The expected result is a dramatic improvement in the quality of your erections. They will feel harder and more reliable because the underlying vascular system is healthier and more responsive. So how do we put this all together? Juggling 6 different oils can seem daunting, so let's create a simple weekly protocol. You don't need to take all of them every single night. Instead, we can cycle them. For example, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you will take 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. On Tuesday and Thursday, you will take 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seed oil. On Saturday, you will take your 1 teaspoon of black seed oil. You can take your fish oil capsules every night with your last meal, and you can schedule your castor oil pack for 2 or 3 non-consecutive nights, perhaps Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday, for about 30 to 45 minutes before you go to sleep. Your nightly routine might look like this. Finish dinner, take your fish oil. A couple of hours later, do your castor oil pack while you read or relax. Then, right before turning out the light, take your scheduled spoonful of olive, pumpkin seed, or black seed oil. The coconut oil can be taken on the same night as one of the other oils, or on an alternate night. This rotation ensures your body gets a wide spectrum of beneficial compounds without being overwhelmed. Now, a crucial question. When can you expect to see results? This is not an overnight magic pill. We are working with your body's natural rhythms, and this requires patience and consistency. However, the changes can happen faster than you might think. During the first week, you might not notice much, although some men report a sense of feeling better or having deeper sleep. By the end of week 2, the first subtle signs often appear. You might wake up with a partial or fuller erection 1 or 2 times. This is the first signal that the machinery is coming back online. During weeks 3 and 4, the effects should become much more consistent. You can expect to experience reliable morning erections 4 to 5 times a week, if not daily. By the end of 2 months of consistent use, this should be your new normal. You'll have re-established the powerful, natural rhythm that you may have thought was gone for good. Of course, these oils are a powerful intervention, but they work best when they are part of a supportive lifestyle. Think of it as having the best building materials for your house, but you also need a skilled construction crew. Your lifestyle is that crew. First, prioritize sleep. All of this hormonal magic happens when you sleep, so aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality, uninterrupted sleep per night. Second, manage your stress. Chronic stress floods your body with cortisol, a hormone that is directly antagonistic to testosterone. Find a stress management practice that works for you, whether it's meditation, deep breathing, or a walk in nature. Third, move your body. Resistance training, lifting weights, is the most potent form of exercise for boosting testosterone. You don't need to become a bodybuilder. Just 30 to 40 minutes, 3 times a week, is enough to send a powerful signal to your body to produce more. And finally, look at your diet. Reduce your intake of sugar, refined carbohydrates, and processed foods, which cause inflammation and hormonal disruption. Focus on whole foods, quality proteins, vegetables, and the healthy fats we've been discussing. Let's briefly talk about the cost-benefit analysis here, because it's important. A month's supply of all 6 of these high-quality oils might cost you what you'd spend on a couple of dinners out. Compare that to the thousands of dollars spent on prescription medications, which often come with a laundry list of side effects and create dependency, or the countless dollars wasted on ineffective, hyped-up supplements. This protocol is not just effective, it's incredibly cost-effective. You are investing in foundational health. You aren't just chasing a symptom, you are rebuilding your body's system from the ground up. The benefits will not be confined to the bedroom. You'll experience more energy, a clearer mind, a better mood, and an overall sense of robust well-being. The confidence that comes from waking up feeling powerful and capable is, frankly, priceless. So, I want to invite you to join me in a 30-day challenge. For the next 30 days, I want you to commit to this protocol. Get the oils, set up your weekly schedule, and follow it with consistency. Don't just dabble. Commit. 30 days is long enough to see a significant, undeniable change, but short enough to feel manageable. It's a small investment of time and effort for a potentially life-changing return. Take this step not just for your sexual health, but for your total health. Take this step because you deserve to feel your best. I want to leave you with this thought. Reclaiming your morning vitality is about so much more than just a physical response. It's about reconnecting with a fundamental part of your masculine energy. It's a daily affirmation from your own body that you are healthy, that you are hormonally balanced, and that you are thriving. It's a barometer of your inner fire. The modern world places an immense amount of pressure on men, and it's easy to let your own health slip to the bottom of the priority list. But taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's the most powerful thing you can do for yourself and for everyone who depends on you. This simple, natural protocol is a way for you to take back control, to become the active architect of your own well-being. It's a statement that you are not passively accepting decline, but actively choosing vitality. Thank you for your time and your trust. I am confident that if you embrace this journey, you will be amazed at the man you see and feel in the mirror. Be well.